for those people, the past couple of days, right? Granted, this video will be uploaded a little bit later, of course, but for those people who have been watching or so, yes, I have been reacting, and yes, I have been watching the reading, also the whole drama of the whole Genshin PvP 2.0. Every YouTuber now pointing their knives at Atsu while he's just not there. He fell in the lava. He threw everyone at the bus. He threw everyone under the bus. He literally threw everyone under the bus. Like it's crazy. It's like honestly just generally crazy. For those who are on Twitter or so and stuff like that, it's kind of a bit wild, to be honest. And seriously, to be honest, like you can literally, like, for those people who are on Twitter, really, like they're literally saying, like, I've had a bunch of look. You see this person specifically here is trying to defend Atsu for some godforsaken reason, but I can never understand. I could never understand this specifically. I just don't understand, And it's just kind of like, so you expecting him to just take his cheating wife, a ruined career, friends who backstabbed them and tarnished reputation as a common L, and accept it. It's Atsu's VTuber alt. Some guys who just want to be indifferent. Yeah, like no joke. Like there are actual, like there were people that actually did actually had some good reasonable conversations, right? But then this specific person, this pre-VTuber or so, just had some weird issue against me. And it's kind of weird or so, right? And then recently, a lot of the other content creators, right, in the space as well, especially the ones who got called out or so, were completely like calling his ass out, on that situation too. And Dish also provides some screenshots as well with the Discord, some of the Discord stuff, and it's pretty, I gotta say, it's pretty crazy in my personal opinion. So anyways, I want to take a look at this video or so. And I'm like, if this video does not prove that you should not be defending this guy, I don't know what I can tell you, to be honest. I guess you're just brainwashed. Your Honor, my defense was so bad, Twitter had to highlight it. Jesus Christ.
Yo, so I made a video before about ATSU or Asian guy stream, and if he actually destroyed his reputation, and now he made a tweet with more.
No, he definitely 100% destroyed his reputation. No, like 100%. Like the moment he streamed that, right? Even his moderators on his stream went against him live about the document itself. So if that doesn't tell you anything, that means, if his own moderators went against him, that's, it kind of suspects that, well,
than 25 million views, and when I read the title I was like, wow, Atsu needs some help and people need to stop bullying him. Attached with the post was a 34-page document. I read the document thinking that I will finally see Atsu maturing and probably changing for the better,
yeah,
and
Atsu's
be
mods
welcomed in
turned
the
on
community.
him. Yep.
But here's what I discovered. The first 2 pages are talking about how his wife cheated on him and how he
You want to know something? No one cares about your wife cheating on you, because you want to know something? That is a private matter between you and your spouse. For you to make that public, live on Twitter, right? To get sympathy points, right? It's like, what does this have to do with anything with the gacha thing during February? This literally has nothing to do with it, okay? Honestly, this is just you literally rambling on to get sympathy points, and also to feel sorry for you. That's like one of the things. It has nothing to do with the situation that we had in February. Yo, guys, my wife is cheating on me. Want to take care? Yeah, so it's just kind of like, this makes no sense for this to be here, like, whatsoever. It makes zero sense for that specific part about the cheating part being in there. Also, the suicide thing, he's gonna go a little bit more in depth with it. I've seen a little bit, but not a whole lot though, because I was just passing by or so. At least like the last part, at least. And apparently, there's it also says it in the document specifically, but I'm not gonna spoil it or anything like that. I'm gonna let you guys take a look at this, so you guys can tell me what you think.
attempted suicide, and that's what he wrote in the title. The next 15 pages are blaming people and Braxophone and lying about him. Then
So they're it's Braxophone, Tectone, basically blaming them most of the time for his damaged career. Let me just get that straight for you, right? He doesn't like that Tectone and Braxophone damaged his image or his career or so. So it's funny that he's blaming Braxophone for this, which is so hilarious on top of that, right? And I thought that Braxophone and fucking ATSU already kind of dished this out, right? I thought they already like talked about it and settled it, right? But he's literally blaming Braxophone when Braxophone literally didn't do jack shit, you know? So, you know, he just called him out for no apparent reason. It says it in the fucking document, so...
2 pages of proving that he was wrong while saying that he's right, and lastly 11 pages of blaming everybody else.
He blames everybody, and then also remember, he was also on the stream with Asmongold, right? And Asmongold gave him a fair middle ground, playing ground or so. Like everybody had the same playing ground, right? The same field, everything, right? And then he shit talks, saying that Asmongold was being very biased or so about the situation itself, when he literally wasn't, because I've seen the entire VOD back then, and I remember very correctly that he was being very unbiased in the situation and let Asian guy, ATSU, speak on the whole situation, right, and trying to disprove all of the situation. And also, Asmongold was pressing hard on some of those questions, right, to get some answers, but ATSU has kept kind of dodging the questions every single time when he was being answered or so. So he never really gave an actual direct answer to any of the questions that Asmongold was asking. So
else, people that he doesn't like, his friend
Yeah,
group, everybody.
I blame Ko for Gotcha's
I've never been more
addiction.
disgusted in a human being. And guess what? Most of his friends turned on him like he turned on them. Today I'm not
Yeah, because he turned on them like really hard, right? Remember, these are DMs that's supposed to be private, right? These are like the inner trust circle of everything. If you break that trust in the inner circle or so, that's it. You know, they're gonna turn against you as well. So
gonna waste your time. I'm gonna give you everything that happened. As always, as my last video, I'm gonna try to be as fair as possible with ATSU, although it's not even possible to be positive about ATSU, bro. If you check any video about ATSU, my video, I try my best to give this guy a chance, but here we are. So first, I want to say that I'm thankful that ATSU is still with us. People that are wishing death for ATSU are worse than ATSU himself. Please, ATSU, if you see this, just go to a therapist, get off the internet. And I'm pretty sure that he said he's gonna do this. Nobody is gonna wish death on a human being for this. But him saying that he attempted suicide and that his wife cheated on him doesn't make him innocent from what he did. They read the first page and they thought that he's changed, that he's innocent for some reason, okay? Again, he's in an emotional state. I get it, but what he did is insane. Let me tell you what he did.
Genshin
I already
FIFA
told you what he wrote as a TLDR. You can watch a 3-hour video if you have the time of Tectone or the 7-hour VOD of ATSU. And by the way, I watched both. I gave everyone a fair chance. But ATSU was saying the same thing that he said in previous documents. But this time he's...
You want to know something? I watched the VOD itself at 2 times speed or so, because it was a lot faster, right? We literally watched the entire thing, right? Specifically. The one thing he kept targeting the most was a fucking photo or so at the party. The party photo is where he targeted the most, and there was a huge contradiction of what he said specifically. He said, oh, this third photo that we took along the lines of all the photos in order, oh, it's all of the people who were at the, what's the name of that fucking application or so, where people can, like, rent out a place or so instead of going to a hotel? What's the name? What's the name? Chat, what's the name right now? Give it to me right now. What's the name where you can, like, Airbnb? There you go. Thank you. Airbnb. He literally said, oh no, you know, we were trying to take a photo of everybody from the Airbnb, and then we went to go look at some of the vlog videos, right? of the anime, what is it? What is Anime Expo, right? I forgot which fucking convention it is. It's from California. It's from LA. I don't know which one it is. And we looked at the VOD, right? I even looked at them before too as well. And nowhere in the VOD, right, where Dish's husband was in the Airbnb. He was not there. So it makes no sense for Dish's husband to be in the photo where everyone else is at that excludes Braxophone. When Atsu literally said live on stream that he literally says, oh no, we took this photo because they called us in because we took a photo because we're trying to take a picture of everyone from the Airbnb. And since Braxophone is not part of the Airbnb, da 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 da. And I'm like, that's bullshit. That's cap. Because I went to go look or so, especially on Dish's vlog or so of the Anime Expo, and he's not there. He wasn't there because Dish is calling her husband and she says that she misses him. So it already proves it that Atsu's already lying on that situation. I watched the entire VOD, so you can't tell me jack shit that I haven't seen it. So
he's proving that he's wrong while saying that he's right. One of the biggest arguments that some people are using to defend Atsu: what's the problem in not liking a friend? You can have any friend that you want. Ha ha ha. If you have this argument, you probably think that you're smart. I'm sorry, bro, you're retarded.
Remember
this
that
is
recap?
not even
Yeah.
the argument. This is, yes, you're saying a right thing, but that's not what people are arguing. The problem is that Atsu is not keeping this feeling to himself and talking behind Brax's back to other CCs, and that prevents him from having collabs with other CCs. It's not hard to understand. If you want proof, here's the proof by Atsu, saying that he doesn't like the guy, but if you want to be friends with him, it's absolutely okay, and then proceeds to trash talk him. Then Atsu comes in.
Yeah, so this is part of the document,
Absolutely
right?
okay, and then
So this is part of the document itself, right? And then, he also like yeah, so granted, this is only from 2023. Remember this. This is from 2023. He got this screenshot from 2023. Okay? We don't know what else he could have been saying throughout the past 2 years or so in this godforsaken Discord server. Remember, he kicked everybody out of this server. The Bozo server. Because Dish already said it that, oh, Atsu kicked us all out, but I grabbed some screenshots before he actually kicked us out, just in case. Trying to hide the fact that he was, in some sort of way, shape, or form, was probably talking shit to other people. It wouldn't surprise me if he actually is.
Proceeds to trash talk him. Then Atsu comes in stream saying that this is not wrong. And here's the thing, I don't think that Atsu is an evil man. I said that before. But that confirmed to me that Atsu doesn't know the value of his words. I
don't know about that one, Chief. Like, there's no way after a certain while, right? You can't be this stupid, right? There's no way you can't be this dumb. Unless you were like, apparently he's super young, right? He even said it live on his stream, right? He's not 55 years old, okay? A lot of people are saying that he's 55 years old. He's not 55 years old. He even said it on his stream or so that he said like, no, I'm not 55 years old, okay? Ha ha ha, it's part of the meme, and all that stuff because I say it all the time. He's not 55 years old, okay? All right? So that proves a fact. So he's probably a fucking young ass guy, to be honest. Like, probably early. I don't even know how old he is, to be frankly honest. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Don't even know how old is he. He could probably be in his 30s. Who knows? I don't fucking know. Like I said, he never explicitly said his age. So
know how to talk to people, doesn't know how friends work. I don't know if he even has other friends. It's so concerning how he thinks that what he's doing is okay, trying to word it in a simple way. It's not even logical. It shows that this guy...
It's funny because, like, for me specifically, right? For me specifically, when I'm in like with my friend Sage or so, right? So I used to have like a friend group, right, that I used to hang out with. I haven't hanged out with them in almost like 2 years now, just because I've been busy, doing content and grind and doing all that stuff, right? That means sometimes you got to make some sacrifices or so in order for you to succeed in life, That's the only thing, right? It's because, you know, Discord, usually a Discord call or so usually gets me a little bit lazy and I don't want to do anything. I just want to hang out and talk to friends or so. So I used to have a Discord friend or so, right? Not Discord friend, a Discord group friend, right? We always have this joke, right? Specifically in the Discord server, right? Where we usually just like say shit about each other, right? But we say it in a jokingly manner, right? We say, you know, when someone leaves a VC call, you know, we always say, "Oh man, finally that beach is gone," you know. So we usually say that, right? But we all know for a fact we're all joking to each other, right? Specifically because that's our friend group, right? I'm not gonna say that to someone who is a complete stranger, right? A different content creator, right? Like, I'm not gonna do that to Natsuko. I'm not gonna do that to Mikon. I'm not gonna do that to Shoko. I'm not gonna do that to EXO, you know. I'm not gonna do to any of that shit, to be honest, because I don't know how they are, you know. We may know each other, but I'm not that close to them, you know. Compared to me and Sage, we're literally two peas in a pod. I know him, he knows me, he knows my struggles, I know his struggles, he knows my secrets, I know his secrets, you know. So that's why, you know, we sometimes shit talk, because that's just how we are, you know. We're good friends because we love to shit talk to each other, you know. But like, I'm not gonna do that specifically to Natsuko. I'm not gonna do that to Mikon. I'm not gonna do that to any of my other VTuber friends because I'm just not that close to them, you know. I'm not gonna say shit about them, you know, overall, because I don't know them, you know. I don't know them. They don't know me. They don't know me that well to the point where I'm like, yeah, what's up, bitch? You know, just nice to meet you. You know, it's not like I could do the shit talking with them. Okay, it's just not how it is, right? It is what it is. But I'm never gonna do that to any other content creator because like it's rude, it's messed up. Maybe once, you know, we got close and we know each other quite a bit, right? You know, the content creator is part of my like super inner circle, then yeah, of course, you know, if they're okay with it, of course, if only if they're okay with it. That's the only thing. Okay, if they're okay with it, then yeah, we can shit talk to each other, you know, as good pals, you know.
Doesn't know what he's talking about, and again, he probably doesn't even mean it. At this point, I only think that Atsu is so stupid to the point that he doesn't realize that what he's doing is wrong. Because again, I don't believe that Atsu is an evil man. I feel like Atsu has some mental problems, you know. I generally do feel that Atsu does have some mental issues that he needs to, like, he's going like really like paranoia or so, of like, you know, actually like thinking that he thinks, this is what he said, he thinks fucking Dish is like it's like very slimy or so, and thinks that she just only cares about her PR, you know. Same every time you end stream, we be like, oh god, finally it ended. Shut the fuck up, Dark. Hey, I'm not forcing you guys to stay here, so. Atsu does. Even Tecto said he needs to see a psychiatrist. Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, no, like Atsu definitely needs to get some love. You know, he needs to go get himself checked, like 100%, because like he calls Dish like, it's like, oh, I don't know if this is like PR move or something like that. Like, he's assuming that Dish is doing all of this shit for PR move and save her image and all this other fuck and stuff, right? And I'm like, damn, dude, that's kind of crazy. If you're thinking that Dish is like some kind of evil person that only cares about, like, you know, just doing her image and like all this other stuff and stuff like that. He thinks like she's a fucking smart ass intelligent girl or so that thinks like, oh yeah, she only cares about her PR shit, so she's only gonna do this and do that, you know. So no, he's definitely being paranoid. The way how he was wording specifically of calling Dish out for that, bro, really thinks he's the MC. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's honestly just generally crazy as well. And then also about the issue with Ziox too as well, apparently. I haven't seen the VOD for it specifically, but apparently, you know, there's some weird issue with the Ziox thing. So. I think he's just stupid. If you trash talk a guy in your friend group, you're gonna give your friends a bad impression on the guy. How is it hard to understand? And guess what?
Yeah, no, 100%. If you're in a content creator group, right? And you're talking bad about another content creator, right? Specifically another content creator, right? They're going to get that image or so that they're going to be that specific person, especially if they don't know them, you know? If they don't know them specifically, they're going to have a very bad impression with them, you know? Yeah, like his words has a lot of weight to it, you know? Like he's not a small content creator, right? He's not a baby content creator. He's not like a nobody or anything like that. Hey, Ronan. Yeah, like I said, like he's the guy, you know, he was being a gatekeeper, you know? So even though he wasn't realizing it, maybe Who knows? I'm giving him benefit of the doubt, okay? All right? Let's say he didn't know, right? Let's say he fucking didn't know, okay? Let's just give him that. But at the end of the day, right? You're being a gatekeeper. You're talking shit about other content creators, right? Just because you had two bad impressions of him, right? The first impression, right, was because like he became super friendly to you. And then apparently you didn't like that. Apparently you didn't like that. Specifically number two, right? Was basically that Braxophone, one of the VAs from the Genshin VA community, talked to Braxophone, right? Saying that there is a VA that is still working in the Genshin VA stuff, you know, says that they might be a PDF. So he told that to Brax, and then Brax told it to Atsu, because Atsu, I would assume Atsu is the guy, you know, Atsu is the dude, right? Well, like, apparently Atsu didn't like that, apparently, and he hated him for him doing that, which is so fucking weird, you know? Because, like, it's just him basically warning you that someone might be a PDF in the VA community of Genshin Impact. So it's just kind of like, yeah, you know, it's kind of a bit concerning, you know? I think you would probably want to know something about that, in my personal opinion, but that's just me anyways, right? But apparently he didn't like those two interactions, and he completely went off on Braxophone or so in the limousine or the ride back to the Airbnb and all this other stuff. It's just fucking wild, to be honest.
Then he puts a screenshot that Dish reacted in one of the messages of the friend group and that she was siding with them in the start, but then guess what? Even Dish now is siding against Atsu because he threw some weird accusations saying that other people are fake. And yeah, Dish basically confirms that Atsu tried to isolate Brax and was part of pushing the bad narrative. It's not speculation, it's proof now. This is insane. And now if you talk about the last part, while he's blaming a lot of other creators while trying to name a lot of people, literally blaming them one by one. He's blaming Asmongold and Mtashed. Let's be real.
Yeah, so watch this part. Watch this part right here.
Blaming them one by one. He's blaming Asmongold.
I have now realized you even deleted your video that was being impartial towards me and platforming my 55-page document of evidence. I am stunned. You contributed immensely to this narrative. That's just because I can recommend or vouch for someone to a community manager. So yeah, so
Gold and Mtashed. Let's be real, Asmin is not emotional in this state. He tries to get to the bottom of it. Blaming Mtashed, who was trying hard. Everybody was saying that Mtashed was trying to be with Atsu, was trying to side with you so you cannot get cancelled. He's trying to make everyone friends with each other, but you go.
Unfortunately, you know, sometimes you just can't have everyone being friends in the same game genre. You know, you can't make everyone be friends. You know, you just honestly cannot do it. You know, it just happens. Okay, everyone's just gonna have their separate ways, you know, and their own group of friends and their own thing. You know, you just can't have everybody. You can't have, it's like basically like trying to cater at all of your audiences, right? To have them all there. You know, sometimes they're not gonna like certain content, you know. They're either not gonna like you, you know, doing your reaction content. Maybe they're not gonna like your funny moments or so content, right? It's different for everybody else, you know. It is what it is, you know. It's just you can't. I get it that MTash is trying to get everybody, you know, everybody together, right? But it's just not gonna work, you know. So, hey Soul, how you doing there, hun? And that's the sad part. One difference is all it takes to part ways. Yeah, damn, Matsu blaming his PR manager too.
Oh,
what do you mean
blame him?
Oh,
and people still
his
think that this guy is a good guy. But now let's talk about the most insane thing that Atsu did.
This is 2 years ago! 2 years!
Ziox had nothing to do with it. We all know that Ziox is a fence sitter. He doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to talk about drama. Dragging his name, accusing him to be involved in sexual assault is crazy. Then he goes on stream saying he didn't actually assault people, but I heard that it's between other girls. Ziox started stream, explains the situation that it was only a problem with one friend and it was solved 2 years ago. Everything was solved in DMs. this. Ziox was extremely mad. He was trying to hold himself as much as possible in the stream, and he was blaming him for wording it in the worst way possible.
There you
And for
go.
people that are siding with Ziox and not siding with Goose or Tecton, what the fuck are you doing? He did it with Ziox, one of his friends. Why don't you think that he did it with everyone else? Everyone is siding against him. And you know what's crazy? He says that he's fine in the end. All of what happened in the first page, he threw it in the trash. It was only farming. That's what makes me mad right now. How about taking death
It's the
seriously
ATSU
instead
drama.
of making it a claim and then throwing it?
Says
A
it right
lot
here.
of known creators
Right here, hon.
did commit
Right down here.
suicide before. We all love them. It's
Oh, shit.
so
Can't do
sad
it.
to
Whatever.
see
Right here.
somebody saying it in this way,
I
trying
can't
to
highlight it,
use it to
unfortunately,
get
so sorry
clicks.
about that.
How can you do that? How can you have the heart to use it to blame everyone else but yourself? Again, if you did that, I'm happy that you're with us, but you know what you're doing. It didn't end here. Brax did make another document with like 7 pages, giving him a Q&A that he fucked up. And on stream, ATSU gives more weird screenshot that doesn't have to do with anything, or sometimes one screenshot that was cropped and kind of out of context, but it was fair, and we're actually waiting for ATSU to clarify it, or actually Brax to clarify it. I'm pretty sure that Brax is gonna put another document. This surely didn't end, okay? But guys,
You think he's gonna put another document? No, no way. I don't believe that, to be honest.
25 million views on a tweet saying that he lost his will to live, and then starting to blame everyone is what it makes me mad, guys. Like, I woke up and choose to say that Ziox is a piece of shit, that it was a nothing burger. How can we take this guy seriously anymore? ATSU, just please apologize for your mistakes and admit them. If
You
ATSU
want to know something too? In the document itself, that Dish actually, well, not the document, but what Dish's screenshot or so that she reviewed the document itself, right? She literally like did annotations or so specifically, and literally in the annotations of Dish's thing, right? It literally says you need to take responsibility or take accountability in this certain situation. She like highlighted certain areas or so. So even Dish called ATSU's BS out. But like I didn't see any of that in the document itself. The 43-page document, I didn't see any accountability taken or so. He was just basically blaming you, blaming you, blaming you, blaming you, blaming you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, you did it? No, fuck you. And that's pretty much it, is what he basically did.
just did this, everyone will be actually happy. I'm obviously sad for the guy. I'm trying, like, if he sees
I'm not sad for him. I'm not sad for him. He's literally just farming sympathy points, you know. He's trying to make you feel sad for him. So then you'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry that you had to go through this stuff. No. I don't feel frankly sorry for him, because you want to know something? He ruined someone else's life. Are we just going to forget that he ruined someone else's life? You know, his life is well, I wouldn't say his life, but his career is ruined. Not really his life. I should say his career. Like, honestly, his career is ruined, you know, overall. He literally ruined his own career. And he ruined someone else's career. So it's just like, I don't really care about him, to be honest, you know. Ever since that issue happened, what is it? I think like last year or 2 years ago or so. He ruined someone else's life who was friends with Tectone, right? And then, well, Lord or behold, yeah, I don't give no sympathy to him. No, not a single ounce of sympathy for this man whatsoever. He ruined someone else's life, you know, overall. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, no, I'm good, bro. I'm not giving you jack shit from you. So I've been watching. I've been in the Genshin community since the start of Genshin, you know, and I've seen these content creators, right? Like I said, I've seen these content creators, then I stopped watching them after a while because of the shit that's been happening during the past, what, 3 years or so within it. So, yeah. After what I've heard about this drama, I also agree. Yeah. My wife cheated, friends turned against me, career ruined, I lost all my will to live. But first, let me pull glory. Yeah, because he was pulling for the character, so on stream. But yeah, overall, like, he was so infatuated. He was so infatuated on the photo or so, a Braxophone, right? let me pull this up for you guys, right? Let me pull this photo up for you guys specifically, right? So everybody knows this photo, right? Everybody knows this photo, right? So what Braxophone said, Braxophone literally said that they pulled together, right? Again, right? To do another photo without him, right? Specifically. Here's the other photo. This is the other photo that they did, right? But this is what he specifically said on stream. Oh no, we took this photo because everyone was here in the Airbnb. The only person who was not here in the Airbnb is this guy. This is Dish's husband. He is not in the Airbnb with all of these other content creators. I don't know if this one or this one were in there, but I know for a fact this girl was in there because of the pink hair. So all of these other content creators were in that Airbnb. So he immediately already lied about it, so...
Let me out of the basement.
No, get back to work. Hey Goalie, how you doing there, hun? Welcome to the stream. Also, thank you for the follow, Soul. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Sorry, I'm just trying to explain. This this whole ordeal. But yeah, like I said, this guy right here is not in the Airbnb of the whole situation. So like, yeah, at the end of the day, right? That just basically kind of like proves it in and on itself, you know. So he already immediately lied. So we had a basement. Yes, apparently that's what you guys decided to call it. So help.
This, please make an apology. You're welcomed in the community. You don't know how much you're welcomed in the community.
No, he has completely tarnished his career, his image, and everything. That you know, he can't come back to this community. You know, he can't come back to this community ever again. So at the end of the day, you know, like he cannot. So at this point, it's just kind of like, it is what it is, you know. Unfortunately, this is what he did. He ruined it, and well, Lord and behold, you know, it is what it is, right?
If you were honest, if you said that you're wrong, fucked up, you're probably not gonna have the same impression, but you're gonna have the chance. And now people that are defending him, saying that he's the one who's right.
You want to know something on top of that too, chat? You want to know something on top of that too? Apparently, so he said he was gonna take a break, right? He's like gonna take a break and whatnot, right? But like, he messaged her so right there on June 9th. So who knows? He might be gone. He might be gone. He might not be. Who knows? Like I said, you know, it's still fresh, right? We'll see if he still keeps talking, right? Who say he couldn't us his VTuber debut. And I know he even said it too as well on his stream, right? Specifically on his stream that he is
You a freaky frog.
Damn, man, Jay, I'm trying to talk about this, chat. God damn it. Stop fucking putting notifications here. God damn it. I'm trying to do some shit. Hey, Nothingness. How you doing there, hun? But yeah, like I said, specifically, so this specifically, right? On top of that, right? What was I gonna say? Like I said, he said it on his stream that he is going to.
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. It's too much.
God damn it. Like I said, specifically that he said that on his stream, specifically that he was going to stream on his alternative account. So this guy has an alternative Twitch account, which we have no idea. I don't know what it is. Okay, all right. You know, the internet's probably gonna do their research on this situation, right? But like, he's gonna still be streaming, but apparently more sporadically or so. And then apparently he's gonna go soul searching or whatnot. I don't know, something like that specifically. Weird, he dropped the drama bomb, then decided to release his debut. I have no idea, to be frankly honest. No, it kind of disturbs me a little bit of what I'm trying to talk about or so. I might turn it off or so.
20 other people. The 20 people are wrong, but ATSU is right.
I'll probably do it next time.
This was my opinion on
and then I'll just
happened.
turn it back
and I hope
on
that
or
I
so
saved your
afterwards.
time as always. I want to keep making Wuthering Waves videos, but when I see somebody in the community doing this, I cannot stay silent. Also, lastly, I want to say the channel is blowing up. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for supporting me, for the funny videos, the guide videos, the drama videos, anything. Anyway, that was the video. Bye bye.
Yeah, no, nonetheless though, right? Specifically that, like, you know, this drama specifically, you know, was probably the most craziest drama I've ever, you know, I've ever had to witness or so. Basically, Genshin 2.0, you know, Genshin 2.0 PvP, basically. Oh yeah, there's a lock-on feature in Wuwa apparently. Yeah, of course there's a lock-on feature. But yeah, overall, yeah, this specific drama itself was the most craziest drama I've ever. You know, it's funny, right? One of the funniest things, right? This whole entire beef, right? This whole entire drama itself was already done. It was already settled with back in February, right? This was already done back in February. But this dude literally was cooking up a document for the past 4 months because he couldn't let it go. And then basically, you know, he decided to release this, and well, Lord and behold, that's it. Genshin PvP, yeah, Genshin PvP, yeah. Self-destructed because of it. Yeah, no. Overall, like it was literally eating him away because he lost.
No.
Yeah, no, nonetheless though, that's just crazy. That's just wild. And literally the whole situation was eating him alive, living rent-free in his mind for the past 4 months. Dude wants to go out with a bang. Yeah, he sure definitely did. He sure definitely left out. He sure definitely left with a bang or so. But man, dude, he threw everybody under the bus. It is the most craziest thing ever. Man, dude, it was wild, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was a pretty amusement, to be honest. From my point of view, from looking at it, I was just like, there's no way this guy just random. Like, the worst part about it, right? He dropped it in the middle of Summer Game Fest. That was the most annoyingest thing about it. You could have not waited after Summer Game Fest. You just had to drop it now. Fuck, man. He just literally dropped it at Summer Game Fest, which made it so annoying because we were watching the we were reacting ourselves for the Xbox showcase and like all the other games specifically, right? That's coming out in the future. And this mofo decided to drop it in the middle of all that. I was just like, man, dude, God Lord, honestly, wild, to be honest. But yeah, what do you guys think, chat? What do you guys specifically think of the whole drama itself? I'll also be interested too when my comment section talks about this drama as well. I'll be interested if, you know, you guys can leave a comment down below, you know. You can also like, subscribe, you know, do all that, you know, fancy jazzy shit. You know, let me know what you guys think about this whole drama. Have you been watching it? Have you been watching it from the beginning, you know? Help me, nigga! He announced the Genshin PvP update. Yeah, probably did mention about the Genshin PvP update. But yeah, overall, like it's crazy, to be honest, and to be frankly honest. He what? Yeah, like I said, I'll be interested to see what the whole update is. So he had his head so high in the sky he could barely see what the common people could think. You put out on that document. Well, we'll see what he'll do in the future. We'll see what update he does, you know. Like I said, this is crazy, you know, and people, it's funny because like there's some people who liked my comment or so, right? Talking about it, right? They could have literally like discussed this privately, you know, and you know, he's trying to be the older person, being the adult, right? Quote unquote, being the adult, right? But what he just did right now was completely childish. 100% completely childish. He is no different than any adult child, you know, at the end of the day. He says he's trying to be, he says he wasn't trying to throw people under the bus, right? Quote unquote, try not to. But man, this motherfucker went off and threw everybody under the bus with no holds bar attached, you know, and it's kind of like, yeah. So he's like, oh, I didn't mean to, but like, yeah, like I said, crazy thing, you know. You guys can let me know down in the comment sections down below, you know. Let me know what you guys think. Have you been watching it from the very beginning? I have, of course. I've been watching it since like its inception, you know. So imagine he wasn't being the adult. Yeah, no. Hopefully this finally ends the drama. Hopefully this is completely done. You know, we can finally move on. This is finally laid to rest. We'll see what happens, and hopefully this is the end of it, you know. ATSU has finally left the community. He has gone to go do his own thing for some odd, you know, for something else. I don't know. He'll probably be happy in some whatever other community. He could be some gatekeeper over there too as well, you know, and then we'll probably hear about it later in the future, probably. Who knows? I don't fucking care, to be honest, at the end of the day. Take care, Soul. Take care, hun. But yeah, anyways. Interesting drama, I have to say, so. Give it next less month. Nah. This has to be the end. There's no way this man is gonna let that shit eat him alive. I'll be baffled if this guy literally comes back with another 50-page manifesto or something, you know?